Rami, how you doing today?
Doing well, and you, Mike?
I am good. I'm doing very well. Let me adjust
Great.
that. So you guys are based out of Delaware. Is that correct?
No, the LLC, the companies are incorporated in Delaware for practicality, but we are based out of Florida.
Okay. Okay. That's good though, within the United States. So I'm sure that means you abide by all the United States security laws and all of that things.
Oh, yes, we use Reg S and Reg D, and we're a full-fledged security token. Each of our property has an independent token, and each of them are regulated under Reg S or Reg D, depending on whom the offering is for.
Okay. So uh you guys are security token and you're not an NFT. Is there a reason for that? Because I think for whatever reason, people would assume that these mortgages would be an NFT.
Well, first of all, they're not mortgages. You're actually buying the equity of the house, of the property. They're not NFTs. We have created a few NFTs, but only for art value, not for securities value or not for ownership value of the property. The reason being is that to be able to give legal value to a property, you need the whole legal documents behind it, first of all. Second of all, a non-fungible token is great. And it's great to do a presentation of a deed of a property if you have one buyer and one seller, because it's very easy to put the contract linked to the NFT. You put the deed on the NFT and you're done. But if you want it as an investment purposes and you want to sell a fraction of your token, an NFT doesn't allow you to do that. So since we're listed on Uniswap, people could buy 10 tokens or buy one token from RealT and sell zero point zero 0.02 token on Uniswap. With an NFT, you wouldn't be able to do that. You would
Okay,
have to sell the whole token.
that makes a lot of sense. Actually, it's easier to divide it up so people can buy fractions of these homes.
Absolutely. 18 decimals
Wow.
behind.
So right now, obviously, you're in the United States. I'm sure you have a ton of red tape and regulations and all of these things. Do you think in the future it would be possible for anyone to partake in these things outside of the accredited investors?
I hope so. I really hope so. I'm seeing the laws changing quite rapidly for accredited investors. The threshold has been lowered already beginning of this year, end of last year, and we're hoping to see it go down. You have another option which is called Reg A, but it's a lot of work and a lot of filing for small offerings that we are doing. A Reg A is worth it if you do it for a $5 or $10 million property, not for a $600 million property like RealT specializes in.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like the whole promise of DeFi is that anyone can do it, and it's opening the doors up to all these people that have been locked out of the financial system. So I would hope that in the future they would make it easier for anyone to be able to buy fractions of properties.
It seems like a normal evolution, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
Right now in the US, unfortunately, only accredited investors. Outside of the US, for Reg S, it's a little bit of a different story.
Okay. So I'm assuming if everyone owns a fraction of a property, like I can buy a fraction of a house, is this house being rented out? Is that the usual
Yes.
business model?
Yes, the house is rented out and it throws out the yield every year. There is a property manager, there is an asset manager, and we manage the property manager behind it to make sure that the house are rented, the repairs are done, and whatever needs to be done is taken care of. But yes, there is a rental income. We used to pay the rental income on a daily basis, which was very different. RealT is the only place where you could buy real estate on Monday, collect your rent Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sell it on Friday. It's that simple. The cost of gas on Ethereum made this impossible, so we had to go to weekly distribution. But now with our migration to XDAI as an L2, we're able to resume a daily distribution in the next few days now.
So you guys are going to the XDAI stake chain.
We're going to XDAI for now because of stability. We're a real estate investment company. We need stability. Our rent is paid in US dollars. XDAI, the DAI being pegged to the US dollar makes a lot of sense and reduce one of the factors that you have to take in consideration when you look at transaction fees on the chain. You take BSC or Polygon are great chains, but you look at the Polygon token who went up 100% in the last 2 days. That means the transaction fees went up 100% as well.
For sure.
And we want to keep stability for our token holders.
And So I guess you guys do have a property managers. You have a list of property managers, and these people take care of the property for all of the token holders.
Mhm. We have a property manager per city, multiple per city, depending on where it is. And they take care of everything for the token holders. From a
This is
10.
really interesting, to be totally honest. Like I didn't really know any of this was going on. What happened was I saw the NFT craze going on, and then I remembered a while ago that Aave had some type of partnership with a real estate company, and I couldn't remember who it
Mhm.
was. And it turns out you guys aren't NFTs, but that's still how I found you, because I just remembered that. And then I realized, like, I went through your website, and it's just so interesting that people are buying properties on Uniswap. I
Yeah.
don't know, had no idea this was going on.
And very soon with Aave, they'll be able to borrow against those properties. So imagine this: you buy $1,000 worth of a property. You go on Aave, you could borrow $600 right away within a fraction of a second. You know who's missing in all this? You have the landlord, you have the lender, but you don't have the bank in the middle. And you're able to do that with the press of a button.
That was my next question, actually. Is there going to be a future where people can buy homes and then deposit it on Aave and use it as collateral to
It's been in the works for the last 6 months with Aave. We had, of course, for security tokens, but we had to go through some compliance, coding, whitelistings, and all those things. But we're getting very close to have a RealT marketplace.
That's incredible. It's really it's like I had no idea any of this was going on. But thank you for showing up. This is interesting. But
My
I went on your
pleasure.
marketplace, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think all the properties are sold out. Is that the case right now?
Yes, right now all our properties are sold out. We did 79 offerings so far, and our last property sold out in 33 seconds.
Wow. So I
Yeah.
guess if someone wants a property in the future, they should get whitelisted now.
Yes, they should go sign up, get ready, and be on time for the launch of the property. They tend to go quite rapidly.
Yeah, that's insane. It's really interesting. Um, I guess that was kind of quick, but we covered all the bases there. That was this is really eye-opening stuff. I had no idea people were buying fractions of houses on Uniswap, and then in the next couple weeks or months, whatever it is, they'll be able to deposit it in the Aave and use that
Well,
as collateral.
they buy it on our website. They buy it on Uniswap. They buy it peer-to-peer. AirSwap has a lot of transaction as well. But of course, you have to be whitelisted before you could buy any of them, even on Uniswap.
Okay, and hopefully in the future that changes, but for now we have to abide by these laws. Is there
100%.
this might be, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too far, but is there a possibility of doing this with farmland, and then you could just distribute the funds that the farmer raises?
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
You could do it with almost anything.
That's incredible. Yeah, I think that covers it, man. Thanks a lot, and
Great.
I'm going to be keeping an eye on you guys, because this is a really interesting project. And like I said, I don't think anyone, there's probably a lot of people that don't know this is going on. So I'm going to talk about it and show people what's happening.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, Matthew.
I'll see you, Raimi.
See you. Bye.